Welcome back, friends of the Macedon Ranger's voice. What a week it has been. It's Sunday. It's exhausting. And we've had so many things happen, and so many things that we could never predict. I want to bring you up to speed on so many things. But now I feel I know too much. So I can't, which is sad and very, very concerning. But I know too much and I don't know where to stop. So it's gonna be more just hilarity for Sunday, I think. But there is some news that I would like to mention. I was talking to the fruit of my loin just the other day, and I was saying how I felt that there were some languages that were more efficient than others. Some languages express things in ways that English just does not do. And she, being an expert linguist, having studied the magic of Duolingo on many, many occasions, in learning all languages pretty much up to a beginner primary school or 2-year-old level, not that useful, particularly if it's only to do with apples, as I found out. So I wanted to produce some evidence for her that there was some efficient languages and some inefficient languages. So I brought in Exhibit A. Yes, it's a model car. But it's not the model car that's interesting, even though the model car is interesting, and so is the box. I bought this at the Sunbury Aldi for the other one, the other child, whose name and presence has not yet been allowed to be seen and heard in this video series. I bought it for her so that she could build a Camaro. It wasn't a successful experiment, but at least I gave it a try, right? But that's not the point of this story. The point of this story was, when I bought this Camaro toy from Aldi, on the other side of Dictator Dan's ring of steel, I noticed something about the back of it. Let me show you. It has the instructions, which you might be able to see, in different languages. And if you can read it, which you probably can't, you can see that the most efficient language, the language that uses the less lines and letters, is in fact this language, and this language is Portuguese. So I believe we probably should all switch over to Portuguese. I'm not going to do it in a hurry, because as I've said before, they do have a different word for everything. And that brings us to Donald Trump. Yes, I heard. I got a phone call, I got a text, and my dearly beloved shouted at me while I was feeding the chooks to tell me that Donald Trump has COVID. And I was like, man, that's deep and heavy. And then the phone rang, and it was my mum. And she said, now there's some dispute about this, because I thought she said, I've got some good news. And then she told me Donald Trump had COVID. So I knew the news, or I didn't know the news, but whatever. So we got into a debate fairly quickly whether she actually said good news or a bit of news or a bit of good news or something. It was one of those confusing conversations. I don't think I'm going to add her to the all-important score chart, because I don't think she's going to sue on this one. But I might have to add it down to, oops, That one there. Because she did give me some money to get some stuff from Aldi before Dictator Dan closed the Ring of Steel. Now, I don't know, and I'm not going to get into a debate again about whether she said it's good news or a bit of news or a bit of good news. There's three camps in the argument. We're not going to go there. So let's just move right along. The point I'm trying to get to is that if she had, and I'm not assuming she did, or implying, it's more of a rhetorical thing. If she had said, I've got some good news, the sentiment behind that can only be captured by one word. Again, I will clarify, just in case I do get a call from the lawyers, that this is just a gag rhetorical question. An if or a maybe, okay? Let's get back to that one important word. And that one important word is in fact a German word. Because German has so many good words. Just like this word. The word that describes when you feel happy about somebody else's sadness is called Schadenfreude. And there's no word in English that describes that exact feeling. But there's another German word which I'd rather end on than Schadenfreude. And that word is gemütlich, if I have said it correctly. I think my sister could correct me. She speaks German so well that when we were renting a penthouse in Berlin, the woman who gave us the keys was speaking to my sister in German, and my sister was speaking back, and my sister was doing yabba 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 in German, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. And then I said to Shelley, is she saying that we need to put the keys back under the mat? I won't tell you where it was, because then you'll go there and find the key under the mat. And Shelley said, yeah, that's what she's saying. And the German woman said, oh, you speak English. And so my sister, had completely fooled this woman that she was German. Incredible. So, the word of the day for this Sunday is gemütlich, which means cozy. It sounds cozy, doesn't it? You have a cozy Sunday. Goodbye.